Today we have with us Hiruni Mendis and Lakshita Vijayasinghe from Etisalat, who won the first gold medal for Sri Lanka at the 60th Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity. Could you brief us on the 60th Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity?
The Cannes Festival is supposed to be the most prestigious and the biggest creative communication and marketing festival in the world. This is the 60th time that in the history that they are having this event. It is basically a celebration of creative communication and marketing, and there are so many events that happen in this festival. This includes events like seminars, workshops, forums. Then these seminars are conducted by high-profile industry leaders from giant companies like Coca-Cola, Facebook, Google, etc. Then another highlight is obviously the award ceremonies. Award ceremonies are conducted on the different kind of categories of including creative communication and media and all that. So this year actually there were 92 countries that participated, and over 12,000 people, right? Over 12,000 people participated from the 92 countries. That's basically about it about the festival.
What category did you all take part at the festival?
Under this competition, under this festival, as you mentioned, there are different parts like seminars, competitions and workshops and everything. So under these competitions itself, there are different categories like media, press, young marketer. So young marketer is the competition that we participated in. How it happens is in each country there's a separate agent who's looking after that country's participants, and they select the participant who are nominated for this competition based on national competition. So we had the national competition. Slim together with Metal Factor organized the national competition. So we too took part in the national competition and got the first place. That's how we got nominated for this international competition. Then we went there. So the competition was a 3 days competition. First day we got the brief case study. So it was about a charity organization called Room to Read, whose main objective is basically to fund the secondary education of girls. So we were asked to come up with an innovative product which has not been in the market previously from our own organization, that is Etisalat, and secondly develop a marketing plan, and thirdly to develop a creative brief for this case study. And we were supposed to fund this whole project of funding secondary education of girls in developing countries by the organization called Room to Read through our product. So that was basically the competition, and we got 2 days to do the assignment, and we were in a place, we were restricted of using our laptops and everything. We had to use the designated computer and everything, and then we got 2 days to prepare for this, and on the third day we were supposed to present it to the judges within 5 minutes. That was the biggest challenge that we had. 2 days work, we had to present in 5 minutes. So somehow we got the challenge on it.
What was the product and how did you all come up with the product?
The product was basically a recharge card. It is a new set of recharge cards in addition to the ones that we already have. So since we had to use our company, we had to come up with a new product from our own company, which is Etisalat. So this recharge card, what we did was, since the charity program was revolving around girls, what we decided was that we are going to, for the first time at Etisalat, we are going to make this product targeting the women. So what we thought was that one woman will empathize with another woman in a similar manner. It is a woman who can understand another woman's pain. So this product we focused on targeting on women especially. So we took the concept of the power lady and we put the key message as empower another you. So that was how we designed the product. Then if you talk about the product features, what we decided was we will only give 25% of profits from the product, because we had to look at the feasibility of the product as well. We cannot give the full revenue because this was taking almost 50% of our revenue of our recharge cards.
Could you explain the special features of the product?
So we came up with this prepaid card series called, our main concept was Power Lady. So to make the name catchy, we named the card series as Play D. and the card series had 10 denominations for starting from 10, 20, and it goes up to 2,000 rupees. So our plan was to fund this product through this prepaid card series, and out of the profit that we earn from this prepaid card series, 25% is donated to this fund. So that is from the company, and we actually wanted to make this product a feasible one and a practical one, which makes business sense for the company to implement this. So we thought of encouraging customer, again the customer himself, to donate for this fund. So we looked at different features in the product. One is every time that the customer reloads his phone or the prepaid account using this prepaid card, we popped up a message using USSD saying that there is this fund you can donate, and giving him the option to transfer whatever the amount that he needs to transfer. So that we thought the perfect touch point, because at the time that he reloads the account, he's sure that he has money in his account, and secondly, it triggers at the perfect moment because he has the device and the mechanism in his hand. So that was one. And secondly, the face of the recharge card will have a QR code, quick response code, which would lead to a dedicated website for this project. Again, there the customer would be able to transfer money from his account to this fund. So those are the two methods that the customer would be able to transfer money from his account to this fund. And also, to make it more attractive for the company, we thought of increase the average revenue per user through this whole product. For that, how we accommodated that was, for each and every user who collects the full series of cards, on behalf of the customer, the company would donate 100 rupees to the fund. There what happens is, the general users who are using lower denomination cards would be encouraged to buy higher denomination cards, eventually driving the ARPU level, or the average revenue per user, for the company. So this makes additional revenue streams for the company, making it more attractive for the company. So that was the basic product that we designed.
How did you all come up with the concept focusing on women?
Actually, we both came up with the idea of targeting women, and like I said before also, this is the first time that we are targeting women for a particular product at Etisalat. So because this charity program revolved around providing education for secondary girls, we thought that this women is the perfect target audience for this concept, for this campaign. So that's how we came up with the idea. Well, both of us debated a lot on how it should happen and all that, and I think that really worked because Lakshita is from engineering and finance background, whereas I am more advertising and creative background, but now we both are in marketing. So I think that combination worked for us to come up with a great idea. So the concept actually, that's how the concept was derived from both of us.
This is the first time Sri Lanka has won a gold medal at the festival. Could you share your experience with us?
To tell you, it was an amazing experience to represent the country in the first place to an international competition or a festival of that scale itself is a big thing for us. And on top of that, winning the gold, competing with so many different big countries like Canada, UK, Australia, Japan, you name it, all the big countries were there, and it was amazing. Actually, I was so determined to win this award because this is the first time that I'm representing the country, and I wanted to bring something back to my country. And we were so excited when our name was announced. Actually, she was tearing when the judges announced that we won this thing. And going on that stage is a big prestige, huge prestige. In front of all the big people in the advertising and creative industry, representing Sri Lanka. It's a big thing for us. It was amazing.
Yes, it's definitely an amazing experience. First of all, I would like to say that Cannes is considered as the Oscars of advertising and marketing. So it's like getting a gold Oscar in the field that you're excelling in. So it is a truly amazing moment. I mean, Lakshita was determined, but I honestly never thought that we would win the gold because the competition there was very tough. There were 23 countries and most of it was European and big countries. So They were really prepared. They came with a team of people who helped them. Whereas for us, it was just the both of us. So I mean, we were determined, yes, definitely. But I honestly never thought that we would win the gold. And now that we won it, we know that Sri Lanka actually can do it. So really proud of it, and the fact that obviously this is the first time that Sri Lanka is winning the gold and going up on that stage meant a lot to us. Even when we climbed up on that stage, we got a very big cheer. Everybody was like cheering for us, especially the Asian countries like India. They were also like, they were happy because when they see an Asian country going up on that stage, it's definitely a big thing. So yes, it's an amazing moment.
What drove you all to win the festival? Could you explain the success factor involved in this?
Actually, we had a feedback session after the competition after they announced the winners. They mentioned 3 key factors which caused us outcompete the others. First thing was our product and the business plan, and the whole proposal made business sense, and it was practical and it was sustainable. So actually, they went to the extent where they said this can be directly implemented in Sri Lanka. It was that practical. So second thing was they loved our key message, empowering another you, or in other words, a woman empathizing another woman. They loved it. Thirdly, the confidence that we had on the product as well as the industry and the whole proposal. Actually, when they challenged us in the question and answer session, we challenged them back saying, no, it's not like that, it's like this is how it happens. So they liked that as well. So because of these 3 reasons, I think we differentiated our proposal from the others. As Hiruni mentioned previously, the contrasting combination of us, myself more from engineering, finance and business background, and Hiruni from creative and advertising background, it really gelled together and added a lot of value into this whole proposal, I guess. So that's how we won this.
What are your future plans?
I think first of all what we need to do is the Young Marketer competition, like we've explained, that was held nationally. I think we need to make a big buzz about that, because now that we have won the gold, we know that Sri Lanka can, and Sri Lanka has the talent. So we are actually now working together with Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing and Metal Factor to make sure that the next competition we want to shout about it, and we want to get more young marketers in the country to participate in this. So we are going to give the full support, and we are going to make sure that it becomes national, and definitely we want the next young marketers also to bring the gold back to Sri Lanka. So that is our first big challenge that we are going to do in the future.
And also the people who participated and the feedback that we got from the people when we came here was the fact that we proved that Sri Lanka can. All this time people didn't believe that country like Sri Lanka. In fact, the people who were there didn't know that a country called Sri Lanka exists. So it was we take a lot of pride in taking Sri Lanka on that stage and showing the world that there's a country like Sri Lanka, and we won a gold in the scales of advertising. So we marked Sri Lanka, I think, in the Cannes Festival. So going forward, we would help in each and every way that we can to take another goal to Sri Lanka in these sort of competitions. Actually, we are in fact working with Metal Factor and Slim on certain organizing committees and everything. So we will help in each and every way that we can.
Thank you very much, Hiruni Mendis and Lakshita Vijay Singha, for joining us today.